on, guys? How you doing? This is EJ Uno, guys, coming back again, guys, with another great video. And then, guys, so I had to make it a little bit brighter in here, a little bit more lively in here for this video. We got the air conditioner on. My wife, she loves it cold in the house, so I got a tank top on in here. I'm not doing no toy new video, so I just had to put on. I had a tank top on because I was gonna work out after this video. Just let you guys know a little bit. Just, you know, I'm just not in this robe, you know, just because. But I did want to make this video, and I wanted to, you know, I was watching a YouTube video, and a guy was like talking about why he stopped like toy hunting and everything. So I was like, you know what? I was really feeling what he says, and you know, I'm making this video because it probably relates to most of us, like toy hunters, toy videos out there, and why we eventually just slow down to almost stop and only have, and then get very, very picky about what we are getting. And I think that's like getting toward like the end of our collection, like we, you know, like it is. So I definitely related to that because I really felt that for all the years that I, you know, when I started, you know, toy hunting videos, I was just like, man, like we had so much fun. And I mean, we, as all of us that our childhood figurines came out, reissue ones definitely all came out. And then we were able to get them back again. And then a lot of other stuff started coming out. And then, you know, and then more and more and more. So then over that, you start thinking about, okay, what do I have to sell? It's taking up too much room. What am I going to deal with? What am I not going to deal with? And then, you know, and then just through all the years, you start figuring out what you actually want, what you actually need. And, you know, you eventually just basically, you know, cut yourself off of a lot of different figurines. So in my case, you know, I start, you know, telling people, like, I just started going retro. Like, I really did just start going straight retro. I didn't want nothing that was too modern at all. Like, anything I got modern, that's where I got my store from. I keep on saying I'm going to like put it in the video. I'm hoping I remember to put this in this video, but if I don't, definitely comment, and I definitely will put I will edit it and put my eBay business and Facebook business in the video, so you guys can like look me up. And that's a separate video that I'm going to be doing on, that you guys need to watch out for my I just call it my hustle day. You know what I'm saying? And it's just basically going to be about, you know, my store, and my store's involving, like, you know, me selling figurines. Not my figurines, but selling figurines of basically modern stuff. So getting back to what I was saying, is just that, like, you see behind me, it's a lot of retro stuff. I started realizing that stuff I should have kept, stuff that I shouldn't have sold, and then I wanted them back, but I wanted to stop where it was need to stop. And then, you know, it just all came together. I started realizing, like, I had the Marvel Toy Biz ones back there. Okay, so just a little insight onto that. I started just collecting, I started getting rid of all the Marvel Legends stuff that is like 6 inches, you know, high detailed, the Mayfax, you know, the Hasbro ones, like all of them. Don't get me wrong. All this stuff looks this cool as hell. I love it. But I'm only going to be clicking with the stuff that I grew up with, is, you know, the 3" and a quarter, 3" and .75 Toy Biz Marvel Legends. I said in other videos, like the Star Wars, the superheroes, the DC superheroes, basically everything that basically came from Toy Biz. G.I. Joe. Like I said before, I couldn't get, I didn't have enough room. Not I couldn't get with it, but I didn't have enough room to go with the Super 7, and didn't want to just keep on chasing down the classified series. So I just really just started sticking with the 3" and a quarter, you know, G.I. Joes. And then, you know, so on and so on. It just started turning into retro. I started realizing what I really needed or wanted to collect was retro. Now I'm hitting that threshold where I'm at the point where I'm just like, I got everything. So I hit that point where I said you hit that point and you start being picky. So now I'm like really picky about what I put in my collection and everything else. Really, I don't get me wrong, I would love to be like, man, I want to start it, I want to keep it, but then I'm really just like, I end up, tell you the truth, guys, I end up like really selling most of the modern stuff that I end up having that I used to have. Like if I do get anything modern, it's like literally has to go with my retro collection. Like Transformers Studio Series 86. Like I started, it was I was going to go with the retro look, with the real retro look of like the Transformers, but it was too expensive to get. I should have took the time and kept them when I had it, like I said before. But I end up, to get it from AliExpress, get it from eBay, it's too much money, to get that. And don't get me wrong, the 86 were no different, but they were a little bit more easier to get. But the 86 did go into the retro look, so I end up just going with that right there. But I think that we all like literally hit a point, like I said, when it just comes to, just, I don't know if you want to call it like growing out of that stage, but still having it for memories. Because it just seemed like it was, don't get me wrong, it was a lovely ride when it came to like the NECA, when it came out with the cartoon Ninja Turtles. And it was just like, it was such a great time to just be getting these figurines. And it was just like, as the years went by, I forgot when they started. I think it was like 2000 and like, what was it, 2017 or something like that. And then it's just like, I think that would really jump everybody to get out there and start being like toy collectors. And then NECA started blowing it away with the horror figurines, the NECA, the Ninja Turtle figurines. Hasbro was doing it with the Star Wars. The G.I. Joes were still, what I'm saying, it was still great. You know what I'm saying? It was a great time. But then it's just like, now, it's just nowadays, it's just like, like one thing he said was a lot of stuff is expensive. And a lot of stuff is expensive. It's just too freaking expensive. Like, I mean, figurines are crazy expensive right now, that I'm telling you, it's like, where has the time went where the figurines were just $5? I mean, because right now, I mean, they get more and more and more and more expensive. And then, really, to tell you the truth, I just find it as a way to just have a business and make money. But I don't really try to, like, I don't want to make my prices too high, because I know how I would feel. But I know you're not supposed to mix, business with pleasure. But I do try to make like at least $5 or $10 off of it, if I can. If not, I break even. But I really don't feel no need to keep it, because it's like, I don't want to go down that road with, collecting things of the modern things right now, because they just keep getting more and more and more and more expensive. And I'm thinking, do I pick the toys, or do I pick my bills? And it's like, of course, my bills are going to overdo it. Now, when you look at my retro stuff doesn't even cost that much. Like, these Star Wars were like $3.99. I got them at Ross. The Toy Biz, I got them off eBay. I sold my figurines to get this, and I'm telling you the truth, literally half of the stuff that I have sold that was modern paid for all these retro ones. And these retro ones were just like maybe about 12 at the most. Maybe about, it was a rare one, like Cyclops when he's in his one of his outfits, or the Tiger Wolverine. Those were probably, you probably find like a couple out the bunch, but the rest of them were like $10, $12, $15. Like, I mean, it was just, great prices. You know what I'm saying? That I got them. And then, G.I. Joes were the same. And it's just like, it's just, I just feel like, it's like, if you got the money, you got the money. But it's like, I just didn't feel the need. Like, sometimes I look at people and I'm like, dude, what's the point of, like buying like double? I see people on Facebook buying double of this, double of that. Like, I just saw somebody on Facebook buying like 86 Optimus Prime, and that thing alone is $89. Like, it's no way in the world you got to wait a long time for that thing to and some people will do that to like get to double your money back. Like, I mean, like you would have, like, I understand some people get it for they just want to display it. Some people get it because they want to, you know, get their money back in the long run. So it's $100 right now. You might see somebody selling for $200 or something like that. So, you know, you know, some people will sit on that. You know what I'm saying? So I just really just wanted to make this video for, like, you know, why I really just calmed down my collection, like why that really was. And, you know, I was happy because it gives me, you know, it lets me, you know, branch off and, you know, start my business. Because before I was just like everything I get, and I still get into that mind frame where I'm like, man, I really want to keep this. It's such a great price. I still want to keep it, but I won't. I don't have no room for it, and it helps my business. It helps me put money towards some of the figurines that, you know, like I might want to get, which isn't like a lot because I'm pretty much at my threshold or what I want. But, you know, it does, you know, put money into my pocket. You know what I'm saying? And you know, among a job and all the other stuff, but having a business is, you know, it let me know, like, you know what I'm saying, like I can do more with it than just like, you know, sit on it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, I just want to make this video. I'm about to end this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and I'll be back with more.